I want to welcome political strategist Mustafa Tameez, a former consultant for the Department of Homeland Security. Thanks for being with us. You know, border agents, as Robert was talking about, seeing this nearly quarter of a million migrant encounters in April. And then if Title 42 does expire, those 18,000 migrants trying to cross a day. Does Border Patrol have the capacity, the resources, the manpower to handle this kind of surge?
Well, there's going to be an increase of 600 more Border Patrol agents, and the centers that have capacity of 12,000 will be increased to 18,000 per day to be able to handle that kind of volume. Look, this is anytime something like this happens, a surge becomes imminent, and so we're likely to see that surge. But the administration is somewhat trapped. On the one hand, they have to lift this because the CDC guidelines are basically that, COVID restrictions are being taken away from travel and other things. Why not this? So if they don't take away, they have a lawsuit. If they do take away the Title 42, they have a lawsuit. So they're basically, in immigration and COVID policies, there are no easy answers.
You know, there are so many people, Democrat, Republican, who have compassion for those who really are seeking asylum, children, mothers who are trying to cross. And at the same time, it seems incomprehensible to be able to welcome so many people without the needed resources. Vice President Harris has been pointing for years to the root causes of immigration in these countries where people are coming from. Have we been able to have any conversations with government that have actually led to a solution or an answer for why people are coming here?
Well, they're complicated things. These are asylum seekers. So these are people coming who basically say that they are seeking refuge from violence in their home country. And there's a due process for that. So when you approach the United States for asylum, there's a hearing that has to take place. Because of this regulation of 42, that hearing was not taking place. And so now we go back to how things have been for decades, if not centuries, in terms of how do you deal with asylum seekers.
But there have been so many more people trying to cross just in the past couple of years. It doesn't seem like it's stopping. 57% of Americans, according to a recent poll, are opposed to ending Title 42. 64% of Democrats want to actually see Title 42 expire. But in terms of the upcoming midterm election season here, and that we're very much in, is this a balancing act for the American people? I mean, we want to do the right thing, but at the same time, we want to be wise.
Well, what we need is comprehensive immigration reform, is what you heard the mayor say and the sheriff say. At the end of the day, we are dealing with regulations that are almost centuries old. We have not updated our immigration laws in decades. And asylum seekers have increased over the years because of what's going on in Latin America and around the world. So we do need to update our policy, but for that, we need political consensus. We need people on both sides of the aisle to come together and pass something that's meaningful and something that's going to help those that are on the front lines and the border towns. But we seem to not have the political will. Instead, we use this as a political weapon. Whenever it comes to immigration, when it comes to COVID, we're using these as political weapons. And what you're seeing now, basically, is a lot of those political weapons have injured us and have injured our country, and have had really poisoned our political process.
Yeah, Mustafa Tameez, thank you for your perspective and appreciate you joining us on Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.